This is our very, very first episode. And in this show, we are basically going to be looking at the things that are very vital and important, things that we need to know as ladies who are working abroad, as ladies who are working in the diaspora. There are things that maybe might help us, maybe will help us achieve that very thing that we are aiming at, maybe will help us achieve our goals, our dreams, our ambitions. And I believe with the discussions that we shall be holding, with the interviews that we shall be having with different people, we shall get to learn more, we shall get to understand more, we shall get to answer the why question, we shall get to know a lot that we need. And today, I'm glad to have a number of people on this show. The very first show, we are having a number of trainers, and when I talk about trainers, we are talking about people that train ladies that are going to work abroad, people that do pre-departure orientations. They brief the ladies that are going, they guide them, they tell us what to do and what not to do. But then today, they're going to help us know a few things. They're going to take us through a few things. One being, why should we train in the first place? Why do we have to give in the time to train before we go abroad? And then we are going to look at the very things that are haunting us, are challenging us while we are abroad. You're welcome once again. I would like to welcome the people that are going to be sharing with us different ideas, knowledge, wisdom. You're most welcome, Mr. Adam.
Thank you.
We'd like
nice
to know
be on
about
this show. Jemba Adam Kaizi, tutor and engineer by profession. Thank you.
Okay. You're most welcome, Madam Chirabo.
Thank you so much. Chirabo Farida Kasana, a tutor, a teacher by profession, and a computer scientist by training.
Okay.
Thank you.
Being a tutor, can you try to elaborate? How long have you been a tutor? How long have you been dealing with these ladies? For that person who doesn't know, when we talk about tutor, we are talking about that person that trains ladies who are going abroad. So the tutors right before us have been training for a number of years, and we're going to get to hear from them. How long have you been training, Mr. Adam?
6 years, 5 years, yeah, 5 years.
5 years in
yeah,
training.
5 years
So
in training.
I believe you have a lot of knowledge about
very vast experience with this nature. Very vast experience.
Madam Chair, how long have you been training?
6 years down the road.
6 years.
Yeah, in pre-departure orientation. Yes.
And I'm new in this thing. I've just trained for a year. I'm soon making 2 years. So they are teaching me, they're guiding me how to do it better and how to impact the ladies more. So let's just dive right in, getting to know about why do we even train in the first place? Why do these ladies have to come and train before they go?
I basically think it is about mindset. How do we try to tap why they want to go? So many factors that you need to change about a person going to be externalized for labor. It's quite different, so they need to share a lot of things when they come to class, and you enlighten them with so much experience that you have and what they are supposed to do. Majority of them do not fail to cope up because they lack that. Yeah, like history tells us, before labor externalization by the ministry, in line for that, ladies had so many issues because everything seemed so new, everything seemed so out of their scope. Others were so out of shape before traveling. But now we have come to experience a little change in this business, a little change in the ministry, a little change in the country, because people now go with a little knowledge.
When they have the expectation of what, and the exact expectation of what they're going to find. Madam Chair, why do you train? Like, is it that necessary and important?
Really, it's very, very necessary. In pre-departure orientation, like Mr. Jemba has said, it's all about dealing with someone's mental ability. We first train the brain. It's called mental preparedness. We prepare your brain to get ready for work.
Sure.
You know, some ladies, come to training center when they are lazy mentally. So we first
They
deal
look
with
strong.
they look
but-
strong, but mentally when they are lazy, we first mentor them. We first bridge the gap between their brain and the work that they are going to do. Basically, we orient them. We take them through what they should expect away from home. Yes.
So that has been for anyone who hasn't gone or someone who is planning and you're wondering, "Yeah, bantwala mu biki ebyo training. Yes, you know the work, you know how to work, you know how to toil, you know how to hustle, but sometimes we need people to guide us, to help us know how to navigate
Exactly.
through different issues, and that's why we do train." And now for this being the very first episode, we are looking at, in this show we are looking forward to helping these ladies navigate life, get the ability to achieve their goals. But for the first episode, I would like us to look at the challenges that they're having while abroad. One of it being that they do complain, we do follow them actually, they talk back to us and they tell us that the Ugandan supervisors at their companies, they don't even pay attention to their problems. They usually focus on what their bosses want. Even if you're doing something right, even if the boss is doing something wrong, mukwano, it's the boss that is right. And then this makes the ladies go through some weird scenarios. They suffer a bit. How's that?
Supervisors, office supervisors, the ones, the attaches from these companies. Now, the issue is simple. You cannot complain where you have no problem, but we should take it in two ways. The supervisor is one. The office holds over 100, and everybody has a problem. Now, when we are teaching them, we try to tell them what kind of problem should go to the office. There are small problems. We specialize problems in different characters, and there are three. We say there are big problems, medium problems, and small. Now, you are at office. Take, for example, Madam Becky. You are at office, somebody did not eat supper. Okay? The other, the boss has not paid. The other feels they are homesick. Office is not helping. The other is just tired of the house and they feel they want to go out. Now we are from a different setting. We are entering into a different setting. So with our country here, people are free and people do whatever they want. Now when you go into a house, you are not supposed to go out. You are supposed to dress like this. You are supposed. No, one feels tortured, so they will complain to the office. Now the office will have to judge. Do I tackle this one first? Do I start with this one who didn't eat supper but had lunch and breakfast? Do I have this one who has not eaten? So now you get to balance which one do I. But I don't really think that the office do not care entirely. They care, but to what extent should they care? Yeah, how do you feel satisfied? Because not every problem that comes at the office should be tackled and then completed. So there are gross issues that office has handled, and there are those that embassy has also handled. But now these ladies also, sometimes now those of us who have spent some time with them, they are full of lies. Sometimes they'll come, they wanted to rape me. Now when you go to that, when you dive into the details of the rape, you find out this person also has a problem. Some are tired. They feel like they don't want to work. Others will complain because they'll twist language. Because they refuse to give her data or something, then she will complain, boss is bad. Now, if you are at the office and you want to strike a balance between the two, you measure which one do I complain, which complaint do I take, how do I solve it, and I think that's why ladies find out that offices don't help, but I don't really think that they don't completely help. It depends on what they have to complain.
I've picked out like two statements. It's not that they don't help, but they have a lot. Like they have a lot of ladies they help. So if they help three, the one will not be helped and that person will complain. Though even if I'm that one person, I would still want to be helped, regardless of how many people you've helped. I would still want to be helped. So for that person, what should I do if I'm that one person? and I'm not helped, though we are saying that very many people are being helped, but that one person, what should I do?
In the first place, as Mr. Kaizi has said, these ladies are helped, largely helped in numbers. But being that there are very many, you may find it is the 1, 2, 3 who have not been helped according to their expectations. Bayinza okuba nabo babayambye naye nga tebamitinze their expectations. Nga ye alaba tebakoze kyabadde ayagala. In the first place, when we are training these ladies, tubagamba nti challenges we ziba zizze when you're there, try to classify your challenges. Is a challenge small, medium or big? We even give examples. Nti eri big yeriwa lady ampuliriza sexual harassment, no payment, no medical attention. Those issues are big. You can rush to the company. Waliwo ebiri small, ebiri medium, for example, delayed salary. Omusala guluddewo okwo. What do? Deploy kye twayise a third party, funa mediator. Akwogerereke wa boss. It can be a sister to the boss. Remember, these people are living in extended families. It can be even a child. Akugambireko ku boss. Politely, that mediator ayambeko. If it is small, it has to begin with you. Sit down and ask that deeper Farida inside you. Omukyala ali yampuliriza. Buuza oyo omukyala ali mugwe munda. Nti ekyandeete Saudi kye kino ne kino. Olwaleero ekizibu ekiriwo neebase 2 hours ne banzuukusa. Is it bigger than what brought me here? If the answer is no, then you're going to compromise obuntu obwo obutonotono and you move on. Oteekwa okuba omugumiikiriza. Ebizibu ebiba bizze, first know ekizibu kizitowazi kitya. As Mr. Kaizi has said, otuuka ku office, amu aloopa yeebase essaawa 3, omulala baamurepize. Now, put yourself in someone's shoes ali mu office. Agenda kuyamba ani? Kankati ow'essaawa 3 bakuleka gwojja okubeera everywhere on social media. Tetuyambibwa. But how big was your challenge? That is one. Yes, it could be big kugwe nanyini challenge eyo. Naye compare. Waliwo omwami omu twali tuliko we tuli mu lukiiko eyo nga tunyumyamu. N'agamba emulago bw'ogendayo n'ogamba omutwe gunnuma n'osanga akutusa omugulu owona. Kati challenges zino ogenda n'oleeta nga gw'olese mutwe gukuluma n'osanga akutusa omugulu. Kati omusawo omusuubira kukola ki? So before you bring that challenge on table, first classify them nga bwe tutera okubagamba. Then another biggest problem is about communication. These ladies, yes, they get the challenges, but they fail to communicate. Abamu ajja nga naye yeevuddeko, as we may say, nga the way is tabling the challenge tasobola kufuna help. That is why when we are training them, we tell them, bw'oba owulira kiyitiridde, calm down, cool down before you address it. Otherwise, bw'olekana n'ogenda ku social media n'oyogera bitya, that is not the assistance you want. The assistance you want is to solve the problem. For instance, they are not giving you salary. When you go out there and make a lot of noise, nga sente ozifuna. So communication also matters. How do you table your challenge to the person gw'oyagala akuwe help? So, mu bufunze Madam Becky, me I would think, one, oteekwa okumanya ekizibu ekyo kizitowa kitya. Kyotwala okufuna obuyambi. Mulimu ebizibu ebimu nga tebagenda biwa attention gy'oyagala to meet your satisfaction, like ekizibu kyo weebase 3 hours ne bakuzuukusa okusitula omwana, bayinza obutakiwa attention. Gwe n'olaba nga ate it's big nekikutuma okukola ekinene ekisinga ku ekyo. Communication okyaddressinze otya? Waliwo ze tugaba problems, tips of solving the problems or challenges ze tuba tusanze mu biyumba. Thank you so much.
So to any lady out there who's saying naye bano abantu tebamanyi kye tuyitamu, we are willing to listen, we are willing to understand. You can share something that you're saying, naye mwe musaaga. Okay, I've been there, but I might not have been in something as deep as you're in or something as hard as you're in, but we would love to know, what are you going through? Actually, we would love to help even before you go out to the companies, even before you look out for that help. If something, I believe if we can solve it, we can help out.
Usually in training centers now, when you address these ladies, they all tell you so many issues, but you find out that what are the key issues why you attend. That's why I told you we need to get that understanding. We need to focus this person. Why do you want to go?
Some have weak,
That
weak
mindset.
points.
Once we get to capacitate that one, we give it much water. That's why we try to give so much time on that. The mindset lesson is too big and sometimes given so much time. Why? We need to change the feeling. You need to change how you live your life when you go abroad. You need to see the whole change of environment. Things will not go the way you wish them to be. Because the other who has hired you or your boss will want to see you work. You want to see yourself resting,
Yes.
like you've been in your home.
That's one of the complaints. We work a lot, we don't rest. I've experienced that.
You have experienced
like,
that? Ah.
Like you don't rest, but now I try to put myself in my boss's shoes, who's paying me 900 to work, and now I'm seated.
And the dishes are dirty
You see?
because you're tired.
Oh no, because you have your TikTok, you have your WhatsApp,
Your
and you
WhatsApp.
want to be on WhatsApp, and the boss is feeling that impact, things are out of shape, So now you should strike the balance. And when you go to mindset, now we need to know what has she been doing priorly, because the people who have not been doing such kind of work, they're used to this life of watch TV every day.
Slaying.
You see, they want to see and they'll ask for somebody. I want 10,000. You see, and from nowhere, hey, Adam will send you the 10,000. It's okay without any question. You see, I'm here, I'm hungry, and I need money. Definitely, I'll send it, and that is per piece. You see, but now when you go to work, the employer has to see that. If you worked in Uganda, you've seen people who work here as well. When you go to those factories, people work from 6 a.m. to 6, only resting for a meal, not even having time for the phone. But once you live there, you see yourself in a big house, you're given a big bed, and you assume a family member, so you want to be treated to that level. But I think we need to tap.
So talking about phones, ladies lately have been striking and have been complaining that basically Saudi Arabia wants to stop these ladies from having phones. It almost. So I've seen very many ladies complaining about it.
Yeah, I've seen that on social media as well, but you see me, I'm not a very good passive of social media. You see, social media, everybody has the right to post whatever they feel like, hinging them. What I think is we should understand. Now, I'll give you an example. You are in Kampala and you fail to achieve your own airtime. You are in Kampala, you fail to achieve your own Wi-Fi. Now, you go to a country where Wi-Fi is there, and you want to resort yourself to the phone because that's where you will find your peace. Now, somebody employed you to work. Okay? So, no employer would wish to hold a person's phone because it is personal. Because whatever you discuss on your phone, definitely boss tebimukwatako naye ekibuuzo ebikoze ddi. Recently I saw a video viral where a lady was abusing the phone so badly because the boss denied Wi-Fi at a certain level. You see, you are denied, and there are reasons why they deny them. One, it is costly now, world over. Internet is very costly. So we try to tell these ladies, how do you use your phone? What do you use it for? Some people use it to crook stories. You see, where his person posts, so and so is dead. My boss is doing this. Others have gone to an extent of, getting the kids' bosses and then post them onto TikTok and what. So we see them misuse. It's the main problem. How do you say that, Madam Farida?
Very true.
I think it's basically misuse. But no employer would wish to hold that phone. No. Use it well. Do your work. Who will own your phone now? If you miss it, if you use it well. Nobody.
So, Madam Farida, does this come back to us? Like, we are going to give these people what to do. How we handle our phones will make them figure out what to do. If we handle them well, they'll...
Yeah, automatically.
It's all about programming yourself. You get to know it's time for work, let it be work. This is my free time, and in fact, when they get the proper use of those phones, ebizibu bingi bagenda kubyewa. Mwana Mam Annie, Madam Becky, amasimu ago galaba 90% ge gabaviirako ebizibu. I wouldn't advocate okubajjako amasimu, but I would advise to a certain extent. Amasimu ago, they fail to rest because of the phones. Others, in the following day, nga talina namaanyi gakola mirimu because teyeebase teyawumudde, they end up getting blackouts, abatambula n'agweri n'afeitinga ne beekwasa ebintu ebirala, but because teyawumudde ali ku TikTok, ali kwogera noono, ali ku WhatsApp groups, they make groups zaabwe ezo kale, yes they are good, they motivate them, they are too inspirational to them, but they misuse, that is the right terminology to use, tebagakozesa bulungi. So bwe banaaba bayize okugakozesa obulungi n'amanya nti now it's time for work, omusanga ng'alina mu peak hour, for example is taking care of a child, omwana akomyewo ku ssomero ali ku TikTok, is that really being responsible? So I think misuse of the phone yensonga enkulu.
And what usually the bosses will do is just switch off the Wi-Fi, and then you find yourself with no Wi-Fi, definitely.
And you
the
start
phone becomes-
complaining.
you start complaining. So abakyala tetwagala kugamba nti nno amasimu babagajjeko. Nange I for one, I feel comfortable with my phones. Gampa essanyu, gampa, mu kaseera akaki akatuufu. Now like me, as my profession, I'm engineer. But I do not want somebody to be working with the phone. Why? Your mind is not on work.
Yes, not settled.
Imagine a teacher
composed.
in class
Yes,
teaching but
on the
viewing
phone.
WhatsApp status. Now, what is she going to deliberate to kids? So for any workplace, we need to understand that once we go to work,
Let it
let
be
us
work.
separate work. I big up those ladies who go and tell me, I'm going to work now. Phone off till then.
Actually, we are there.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
those people.
any lady out there, please, let's learn, at least let's have that as a takeaway. Let's have that. If it's fun time, regardless of how much time you're given Wi-Fi, at least know the specific times you should use it.
Definitely.
Learn to know if I'm cooking, if I'm cleaning, if I'm doing laundry, if I'm doing anything, my phone is not with me.
I'm
And
on duty.
and
Yes.
sometimes you get addicted. So in order to avoid that, leave it in your room. You'll find
Period.
the messages, you'll
You'll
find
find
the calls
everything.
on your
On
your
that
phone.
note, even your important people, they will know at this time
Time?
she is busy. Reach her out on this time or at this time. They will always contact you on that specified time.
So it's
Yeah.
not that they should find you anytime they need
Yes.
you.
No.
That
it's
is
not-
being
Becky,
irresponsible.
Yeah. It's being irresponsible. No, being online all the time doesn't mean that
I'm
you're busy.
thinking of my boyfriend wanting to talk to me and you people are saying
Let
it's
him wait.
irresponsible.
No. Let him wait.
Let him have
Tell
your
him,
time
you know what,
schedule.
Mr. Who and who, Mr. Adam, I'm busy.
At
Yeah.
this time, up to this time.
Eh,
So that he can also prepare at that time to
let him
hear
also.
from you.
He either lives in your schedule or
Eh.
he fails to live in the schedule, and that is all.
Mwali muguddeko mukwano. You know, you're like, every time it's him, every time it's her.
Then you choose the job
Nope.
and the boyfriend.
Okay, now
Because
that's
you
it.
went for money,
You went
You have
to
to choose. It's either the job,
job
or it's
or
him.
Yeah.
the phone.
Or
you
it's
choose
him.
of that too.
Okay, that's good. So the other thing we are going to be talking about is we've all heard of that abscon, where these ladies go out and work. They feel they finished their contract, they want to come back and maybe with time go back. But then when they are given that, they are not allowed to go back and work. And the problem is, it's not their fault. They've finished the contract. I think ladies can try to relate with this. You finished your contract, you want to go back home. As the contract says, 2 years are done, go back home, see your people. Maybe with time you come back. But now it comes, I'm with my boss, assuming you're my boss, I've finished working, but because you still want me to stay, you'll say, Tolina Jolaga. And if I insist I have to go, you just say, okay, genda, but I'm giving you this, you're not coming back to this country. Why
No,
is
no.
it like that?
That is very simple. I want to exit. Adam came with company X. Go to the company and tell it my contract is done.
You know, these bosses usually tell us, I paid for you, I brought you here.
But the
For a
contract
specific period,
is
the period is
2
given.
years. You know?
The boss signed a contract. not so?
And you also signed.
24 months. Now they are done. Oh, prior to them getting finished, you tell them, you know what, boss? Hey, in 1 month's time, I'm warming up for my home. So, if that's so, notify your office. There are guidelines to that. The office will always assist you. They'll ask you, do you want to renew your contract? Do you want to go and have a rest? Do it formally. That's where ladies go wrong. Just do it formally, as you did it formally in the start. Why do you want to just, I'm tired, I'm burning out, I don't want this place, so you just choose to go. Go past those steps.
Okay, you've reminded me something that Madam Chairman guided me about, that actually usually train the ladies that those last months act like the best house helper you've ever
That's a
been.
tactic we normally give.
Like you're trying to let these people know that at least I shouldn't give this person an abscon. I shouldn't let them go and they don't come back because they've been so good. What do you have to say about it?
On that note, or on that point, ebiseera ebisinga bagamba omulimu guterera ku nkomerero. You move for 2 years, wali awasembayo of, or wali 2 to 3 months, 1 month, noyonona buli kimu. Because you feel
tired.
You're going, you're tired, enough is enough.
Fed up.
You do anything. Bakugamba oddamu nga bw'oyagala, ofuse unruly. So, bw'amala okulaba such a character, assumes ekyo kyatwala, ofuse that person. Ne waliwo agamba kale ne bwe mba mbadde mulungi nnyo, why akikola bw'atyo? Tuddayo ku Mr. Kayizi kyayogedde, of following the right procedures exit. Nga bwe wazifollowinga ng'oyingira. The contract clearly states it. Mukama wo mujjukize nga wabulayo emyezi 2-3 nti kinaatera. Omusabe, if anything, since twakkiriziganyiza ku company, ne bakumpa tuddeyo ku company tukkiriziganyizaawo, we either terminate, we or renew, kyonna kyekiri, but we go back to the other company. Mediator wali. Why should we tubeera babiri nze naawe, my boss? Bwe biba biwedde, musabe, it's okay, I've had your side, you've had my side, nsaba tuddeyo ku company tukkiriziganye formally.
I'm thinking this goes back to these ladies having confidence, because most of them, whatever the boss says, that's what we go by.
And so much rumor
if they
now.
say, I'm taking you back, boss wanga
and so much rumor, but there are principles. You see, the problem we have with ladies now, abasinga ne contract eyo tayagala na kumanya kijirimu. When we are teaching, we try to go step by step. Why do we get to zero down to that? Tumulage right zize. Chimanyi nti asobola gamba mukama wange, I want to talk to my office. Okay? And you have that right. But ekizibu bo babivaako ne badda ku right zaabwe ziri ku social media. Eziri mu group eno, oli yakola bwati, nono nakola bwati, kati gwe dduka, kati bwaba aganye okuta, gwe dduka oba yasa kino okola bwoti. Then mu kugenda ano nayonona so much. Ne boss ono nalina kujjanga agamba oyo please
forever
temutuddira lwaki neeyisa, because there are those who are, have you ever been to a school and it is Chiromo time? You feel like you want to break that dormitory.
As
you
if
feel
you
like
not come
the
back for
metron
next
is useless,
term.
You feel like that metron is useless. Now, when you want to come next term, and say, you can bring your parent. You see? Yeah, that's why now it goes, that example works there. So, it goes back to ladies being serious. Bamanya
right zaabwe.
Ate nga bazirina, just nti bazijja we zirina okuba ne baziteeka ewalala. Ne bachakaja tasobola kulwanira. So byonsongola aba escapism nyingi, era escape cases ozirawo ziwulira nyingi, abakyala badduka mu mayumba naye kibaddusamu ki nsonga ya simu. Nawulidde wamma kaakati wamma nze njagala kukola bwenti kuba mu group mulimu omuntu omu, and these ladies are funny, they beeyisa mu mbeera oba efaanagana omu afuna ekizibu, then it becomes a problem of the whole
everyone.
Sure.
You get it? Where somebody will say as a plural statement, if batuyisa bubi, kati when you get that individual and ask them bakuyisiza bubi ddi, amanze sibikola ki,
Sirimanyi.
nayo oli nakusindika kwoli. So the issue is tuddeyo tumanye rights ate bazimanya bwe bajja mu training centers ono just wakuba nti tulina ebbanga eryokubasomesaamu ne offices zaabwe zibeerayo zisobola okuba advisinga bosi w'omukwata otya byonna ebyo babiyitamu very well naye batuuka eri ne bazimbayo leeya y'abantu abalala gye bayita ba advisors of the wrong message. Have you ever had advisors of the wrong message?
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Yeah, you can be advised but wrongly. Wamaduka. Whoever tells you to run away, aliwa bosi we. Negwa kuwa magezi kolachi, duka. Tewalidde kyagulo kisubuka. Oyoza otya engoye n'osiimuula n'okuuta kapeti n'otanana kya misana. Duka. Kati wadduka, you land yourself into that scenario gy'otugambye ya abscond. So si kirungi bakyala temukikozesa mugoberera amateeka mugamanyi mugalina buuza kale bwe batomanyi tujja kubuulira ku platform zaffe wano bajja kubuulira.
To all ladies, wetupanga tuna kyetwogedde nga kikuyisiza bubi, we apologize. This show is not tetuli kubakomerera, but we are trying to bring out the truth, because wetutabijjaayo tugenda sigala mu buzibe bwe tulimu nga tulaba tulimu nsobi tulina kye tusobola okutereeza naye we're waiting for the other person atereeza kutufumitanga paka wetwetereeza. We are going to be learning.
Batubuuze let them get to us. Batubuuze tubabuulire.
We are having a number of people abakiyiseemu kye tugamba nti mwe temumanyi kye mwogerako. People that bakiyiseemu. We have people that know a number of people that have helped people, like our tutors, Baina Banji, for the 6 years. They are not just tutoring and then they go, but they do counseling with these ladies. Omchala ali Saudi, ali Oman, nayogera naye n'abakengeri gya mutemera wekubo.
Madam Becky, ogokimanyi nti eriyo abantu ajja mu center n'otula naye n'omugamba tosaana kuba wano. We have such scenarios where you advise somebody and tell them, please, your mind is not ready to go. One is a nurse and, because she has some problems and she wants to go, you get? So that you please, one or more future. One comes to the center and they tell you, the Nagara Genda mu Europe. See now, Katagaro Genda mu Europe.
Okubeera obulungi in those countries goes back to the beginning. Ogendedde
ensonga ki? Awo tusonga tubalaba mu training center ezo. Tekawo nnyawo amaanyi tutegeere omuntu ono ekigendererwa kyeri abantu agendanga ekigendererwa kya wiiki 2 nga bafuna miliyoni eja
asobola okudda
agamba ate kati oŋŋamba ki? Okay, kati oyo ku office ajja bagamba nze tebansasula tebandiisa nsula bubi nsula mu ttooyi buli kimu akitugambe
because yayagala kudda problem ye yali ya miliyoni 2 agifunye.
Okay, yeah, problem yagimala oba yalina ekizibu kyayitamu emotionally then na feeling anti bwentambula kanfeeko waneeno isimoyo tayinza kwana mukazi mulala nga
abamu just na peer pressure bandwagon. Others they reach a training center n'omugamba now let us brainstorm about your goal. Why are you going? Nagamba nze njagala kulinnya ku nnyonyi.
And
it's that
obvious that person will come back
definitely
because the church
ajja kuyiiya embeera
yonna ku nnyonyi kati after kulinnya ku nnyonyi n'emyezi 2 yaba asobola okukomawo. But is that really worthy?
So to all ladies, I think we've learned something. Ekyo to everyone atanaba kugenda nawe aliyo. You can make your dream, you can make your goal bigger. Wolaba ng'ekikutwala kya mitwalo 5. We've met those ladies. Si mu bubi oba ki, but because yayagala kutandikawo kadala kannyanya yagala mitwalo egyo. Mukwano, don't go. Put a pause. Ekyoto kyo kigaziye, then go. Noba ng'oli eyo nga gogamba njagala kudda kubanga ola sente zo ziweze. You can do more than what you're doing right now. You can do more than what you're having. So I feel bad that we are coming to an end of the show, but I would like to ask one last word that you give the ladies.
Whoever is viewing, whoever is on the platform, please make sure you go with a strong goal that will sustain you for the 2 years and you can achieve exactly what you want to achieve. Kola nga tossa mukono. Tosuubira nnyo kukwata na giraavu ebbanga ly'omala ng'ogenze ku kyeyo. Wabula gendayo n'ebigendererwa bye ebisinga amaanyi muggwe bw'okomawo weebuuzenga buli kaseera okoze otya ntuuseewa nagenderera ku ki. Bagaliza okubeera obulungi. Amannya Jemba Adam Kayizi. Wendi Madam Becky ajja kuba tweraba wano nawali singa muba mutuzeemu ne tupuwulira kizibu kiriwa ne tubimalanga ebitonotono ebyo.
Thank you. Let me share your last word.
Madam Kirabo, ekigambo kye kisembayo eri abakyala bonna eyo out there abatuwuliriza. Nsooka okubebaza okuba abakozi n'ennyongera okubagumya nti kijja kuggwa. It is just a matter of time. Contract myaka 2. Giringa emingi naye si mingi. Tanda gye mbasibirira is bwe babeera bafunye challenge yonna to consult the right people. Because challenge oyinza okulaba nti nnene, but when you ntono banene, when you consult a wrong person atejja kufuuka ennene nnyo. Naye in any issue I request you share with the right people. Bagamba problem shared.
It's problem solved.
Oyinza okulaba ng'ekinene nnyo, but when you talk to the right people ajja kulaga the right person nti ekintu ekyo it has ever happened. You're not the first person, you're not the last person. This is the way to go. No kiyitamu smoothly. So always share with us, share with the right people. Okuba nti mbeera advised, okuba nti tumalako. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And I would also like to share something, as I usually consider myself a big sister. I'm bigger than in that. So, emyaka gy'olimu ebiri gy'ogenda okolayo. These are the years in your life where you need to act like a fool. You are not a fool, but you act weeyisaamuko ng'omusiru. Tibagenda kusobya, and you'll be the one to apologize because kyekikuyisawo that moment. Bagenda, there will be some days where bajja kusosola mukko, but you have to look at it and weefula atakirabye. Olumu ogenda kubeera nga gwe kisiimuula ate ng'osobola okureactinga kubanga ku mizigo gy'obadde mukwano tewali abadde akukomako, but you can, but for just these periods gy'oli esawudi mukwano weekakkanye. And everything we've said out of love. Kyolowooza nti tukyogedde mu bubi, everything is out of love. But what we are doing is what we call tough love. And it's only tough love ezimba. But if it's sweet love, we tujja ne tuba romancinga ne tubagamba bannange biki, it might not help. But we are trying to do something that can help us all together. So mbagaliza olunaku olulungi, abagenda okukola emirimu tugende tukole, abali mu relax to relaxinge tunyumire. But don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, The Missing Piece, on Instagram, The Missing Piece. And do you mind if we share your contacts? Or someone can reach out to us and then...
Yes,
okay, that's
definitely.
better. So in case you need to speak out or to reach out to any one of them, osobola oku inboxinga The Missing Piece, or you can inbox me Najemba Rebecca, and you just tell me omuntu ono bwati ne bwati njagala kwogerako naye, and they'll definitely help you.
Era their feedback we shall always come back and promise nga totuweka kisaako naye tujja kujjanga abantu bafaawo tubabuulire tubaddemu ebibuuzo babiteekeyo batubuulire, but let them tell us tulabe tukiyisamu tukiya kizibu tukimala tutya.
Katubate mugende mukole. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thank you.